Hey, Blue Collar Sports Talk fans. We weren't able to record a full show today, but I still wanted to share with you the audio from the Big 10 Volleyball Media Days. Coach Cook, along with his two captains, Lexi Rodriguez and Merritt Beason, discussed playing in Memorial Stadium.
Well, I'm not playing, so it's really hard to imagine for a volleyball match. So we're going to have to do some breathing exercises before we go out.
I think it's going to be an amazing opportunity and experience, and I'm so honored that I'm still in college to be a part of it, because it's going to be something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I just think I've said it earlier, but for women's sports, not just volleyball, but just women's sports in general, I think this is a huge monument for where we need to go in the right direction. And I'm just, again, super excited to be a part of it. It's going to be nerve-wracking, but I think if Husker Nation's amazing, and they are going to give us the biggest warm welcome ever. So it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, I think all of the emotions, it's a really hard thing to grasp that many people are going to be there watching us. But at the end of the day, we're very grateful that Husker Nation is as strong as it is, and that we even have the ability to play in the football stadium. I think that's really cool. And like Lexi said, it's huge for volleyball, but women's sports in general. So for us to be a part of it is really special, and it'll be history in the making. And for us to be a part of it and to be able to play in it is really cool. Not many people get to say that they did, so.
Coach Cook was asked about selling out Memorial Stadium.
And I think the competition between Nebraska and Wisconsin, whoever else wants to try to hold these attendance records, this is great for volleyball. It's what makes the world go around, and people love that. And that's why they tune into ESPN and Big 10 and all, follow sports. And we're trying to take it so we can keep it. We don't have to go back and forth with anybody.
If they do beat it, though, where's the next biggest venue?
Well, I don't think Camp Randall's going to seat 90,000. So I don't know. I mean, I think we're going to be on a world record here. So, and again, I didn't think any of this was going to happen. I was thinking if we could get 20,000, we'd be happy. And President Carter and our AD Trev Alberts, they believed we would sell out Memorial Stadium because it's been sold out in every event there since the 60s. I don't remember the exact year, but it's been sold out. And like President Carter said, we sold out every time since whatever year in 1960s, and we're going to sell it out for this. And he was right.
Coach Cook discussing playing on Fox after NFL Sunday games.
Yeah, I just was up in the Big 10 studio, and Rick made an interesting comment to me. He said he thinks volleyball is the most fun spectator sport to watch now because it's so fast. It's happening so fast. The games go by. And there's always action, and you got these great athletes playing a very highly skilled game, and I think he's right. And you just see the ratings keep going, and the talent level gets better and better. There's so many great teams all across the country now, and people are into it. And I see it at the younger ages at the club tournaments. I mean, there's just volleyball is booming now, and it's going to be interesting because I know we're going to play Sunday night at 6:30 a couple Sundays, and that's going to be interesting, but it could be a really cool TV time.
Coach Cook discusses how tough it is to play in the Big 10.
Well, Bobby Knight said it way back. Winning the Big 10 is harder than winning a national championship, and I've said that many times as well. It's 10 weeks against great competition, home and away. Now that the conference is getting bigger, you used to play everybody, but now you don't play everybody twice. It's a great accomplishment to win the Big 10, and it's really, really hard to do. And hats off to Wisconsin. They've won it the last 3 years. They've done a tremendous job, and everybody's chasing them right now.
Co-captains Lexi Rodriguez, along with first-year transfer student Merritt Beason, discussed their trip to Brazil and how it built team chemistry.
I think it was extremely important, especially we've discussed a lot today. We have 5 freshmen, we have Merritt included, 6 new people on this team. It's a very young and new team. And so I think going on this trip, it was a long 17 days, but I think it got everyone kind of acclimated to what this season's going to be like, and what our team's going to be like, and how we're going to play through hard matches and everything like that. We got a lot of experiences over there in Brazil, and I think it was all beneficial for us. And ultimately, it brought our chemistry a lot closer together. So I think it was really important and a great opportunity for especially this team.
It was very important for us, and it's gonna benefit us a lot this fall. I think playing a team sport, it's really about how you can fit all the pieces of the puzzle together. And I know that those 17 days helped us a ton, not only growing on the court, figuring out how people play together, things of that sort, what Lexi needs when she's maybe struggling a little bit, and vice versa, things of that sort. So on the court, obviously, it was huge for us to have a chance to play together before the fall season starts, but also off the court, just being able to get closer with one another and build those connections was also really huge. So I think it was a very good trip for us because we were able to grow on and off the court together.
We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Until then, go watch some sports.